See, it's
Welcome.
still there. The
Still
creepy
there.
voice is still there on Zoom. They need to get rid of that.
My bad.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to, God, it's May already. It is wild that it's May. Can't even believe it. Welcome to the May Product Showcase. I was invited back, as you can see. I've actually been discluded for the past few months. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ryan Mathisen. I'm the co-founder and CEO here at GloveBox. And yes, they have let me back into the product showcase. So I am taking over today, and I'm excited about it. And I may let the team talk as well if they can get a word in. No, you guys butt in when you want. Cut me off.
We shall.
Yes. We also have always our special guest, Mr. Nick Ayers. Nick, hello.
Special.
Let me take it off mute there. Hello, yeah, special guest.
Absolutely. Nick is always special. You
I'll
didn't
be
know
signing
that?
autographs at the end.
In the best way. Yeah. If you haven't seen Nick's content lately, this guy has been a machine of content. And
Trying.
we're enjoying all the shirts that he wears on all of his videos. So
I've
it's
gone
been
uniform with the standard glove box shirt. It was before I got the swag. I made some videos before I got swag. That's not my fault. I didn't have the
I
swag.
liked the vacation shirts. The vacation shirts were the best shirts. They really
It was
yeah,
the I'm sipping on a virgin margarita at dusk on the beach type vibe.
The
it made
short
me
sleeve,
feel
the short
comforting.
sleeve button up. The short sleeve
Yeah,
button up is my favorite. It's
the
Yeah.
way to go. That's the way to go. All right, we're gonna get kicked off today. We've got a lot to talk about, a lot of new stuff to show you guys, and a lot of exciting things to share. Um, I am a big proponent of ending meetings 10 minutes early. And so my goal today is to end 10 minutes early. So team, please cut me off. We are going to end, I'm on Mountain Time. We are going to end at 12:50 today and give everybody 10 minutes of their day back. So we are going to cruise through this content. Of course, as always, we're going to share the recording out, and you guys are free to watch it back, share it with team members, share it with friends, share it with your neighbors, right? They want to know what's going on in InsurTech. They want to know how they can better engage with your agency, and that's what we're bringing to the table. So let's jump in. Quick agenda. Here's the stuff we're going to cover today. We are going to beat the drum, the dead horse, whatever it is you'd like to say, on adding GloveBox to your website. Um, Logan does a really good job of working with his customers to get this done. So I may ping him for some expertise on what he's seen from his book of clientele. Uh, we're going to talk about the new white labeled PHA solution. PHA is policyholder apps. If you didn't know, that's kind of what we call it here internally. So apologies for the vernacular we're sharing publicly, but PHA is the policyholder applications. So we're going to talk about the new white labeled solution that is now available for both new and existing agencies, which we are very excited about. If you didn't see the emails come out, we're going to be talking through that today, and that is now available for our agency customers. So we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about some policy assist enhancements. That's been live in market here for about a month and a half, and we're already adding enhancements to it, things that we found that we want to make better. We're all about putting stuff in market and then iterating, right? It's never a good thing to just drop a gigantic product in and then leave it be. We want to get it in market. We want to get feedback. And the good news is we've had a ton of policyholders use Policy Assist, and we didn't even market it to any policyholder. They just found it on their own, which tells us that people want to use that type of experience. I think, Lois, we had over 2,000 submissions in the first week.
We did. Uh, and
Yeah.
I'll- and it's just been trickling in. Weekends are huge for when I've been looking at it when people are actually submitting forms. So if your
Yep.
agency's now able to answer your policyholders, we know that they're actually trying to reach you still.
Yep, and we're delivering it to you, and the client's copied on it, and it's a great experience for them, confirming that hey, we got it, we're on it, and let you get back to your weekend. So, trying to make that as simple as possible, keep them off of Geico or State Farm on the weekends. So, we're gonna jump into Better Agency CRM. That one is gonna be going through some transformations, which we're very excited about. We've now onboarded that platform, brought it into the GloveBox family, and now we're ready to really start investing in that product because it really is an amazing product. And so we want to bring it closer to our suite of technologies and really make sure that it's the best CRM in the market for agency customers. So talk through a little bit of that. We're going to talk about some of the AMS enhancements that are happening and currently ongoing. And then we're going to jump into more of the good stuff. We're going to talk about the brand new products that are either in engineering or my product team here, John and Carlos, have been cooking up with our designers and engineers. So going to give you a taste of what's to come here throughout the rest of 2025. So that is the agenda. Let's jump in. Best practices for adding GloveBox to your website. This is so dang critical. I know we've talked about it before. This is the front door to your client experience. And here's why. When we introduce GloveBox to your customers, we include your login link that you would put on your website. We send it in an email, we send it in a text message. The client clicks it, we bring them into their account. Super easy. The problem is if they don't download the mobile app, which we entice them to do so in many ways once they're in the client portal, they have no way to get back in a day later, a week later, unless they go fish for that email that we sent them months ago. So if they come in once and they don't bookmark it, which I don't know anybody under 60 that's probably bookmarking, but you never know. Could be bookmarking as a customer. They have no way to get back into their account. Again, if they don't download the mobile app at that point in time. So it sounds really silly, but that's the reality of it. So if you don't have it on your website, your clients have no clue how to get back in. So we need to get it on the website. Not shocking, it increases usage of your platform by over 50% because they can get back in. We describe it as, hey, you're having a party at your house, but you didn't give them the address. How are they going to get there? Like they have no clue where to go. So you got to get it on your website. Please, please don't name it GloveBox. Your clients don't know what that is, nor do they care, right? This is your platform. These are your experiences. So you own them as your agency. Put it on the home screen, make it stand out. The more clicks that your client has to take to find it, the less it's going to get used. And so my CSMs, my customer service managers, they have conversations with our agencies of like, hey, how do we get more adoption? You put it on the homepage of your website. You don't bury it and call it GloveBox because nobody knows what that is. So we got to put our consumers hats on a little bit. Say, how do we make this easy? How do we make this quick? How do we make this fast? One more thing I'll mention, if you have competing portals on your website, so hey, you had an AMS portal in the past and then you upgraded to GloveBox, but you didn't take off the AMS portal, your client is very confused. Like, where do I go? Do I log in here? Do I log in there? I've got GloveBox here, but then I've got this AMS portal over here. You got to remove the AMS portal, make it very streamlined, very easy. This is how we create process at the agency. So again, just some examples here. Name it client portal, name it client login, make it very simple. Logan, what do you have? I know this is your expertise.
I mean, honestly, is there another slide after this or not?
There's another slide. Let me go ahead. There you go.
Yep. I mean,
More of what
yeah,
we've been talking about. Yeah.
exactly. Like location is huge. Obviously, people want to see it. Everyone knows when you go to log into a website or log into a service, you always go to the top right. I mean, that's pretty typical. I don't think I've ever logged into anything and gone to the top left or bottom corners of the screen, but having it front and center and making sure that people can see it and understand like, okay, cool, I'm a client, here's where I go, is key. I mean, it's very important to just be able to offer it to them so they know where to go on the website. I mean, many of these are all of my clients that I'm working with. They have many choices to click on their website, but that client portal is always one that is right there front and center for their clients to be able to use. So yeah, in the center or top right, that's where I always suggest.
Yeah, and I like All for Insurance Group, and here's the reason why. There's still a contact option there at the top, but it's not as apparent as the client portal login, right? And so that's really important. Hey, you don't want your clients going to the contact page to get your phone number and then to call you, and now you're playing phone tag with them to get information for them to change a vehicle. You want them to log into the client portal, go to Policy Assist, give you the info, we deliver it, and it's done. So again, these are like really basic things, but we see a lot of agencies kind of miss on it. And so if you need help, please reach out to your CSM. You can do it in the live chat in HQ. You can do it over email, very easy. We'll even work with your web designer if we need to. So feel free to copy us with your web designer and we'll walk them through.
That's
But again,
honestly
this is
how I prefer it. Just
yeah.
introduce them to us and we'll take it from there and make sure they're in a good spot. And if you like it, then good. And if you don't, then we'll move it. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, when our agencies come to us and they want to get higher adoption, but they either don't have it on the website, it's buried, it's called GloveBox. This is very simple stuff of why, right? And it'll drive significantly more usage and thus more effectiveness of the platform when you have it that way. So again, this kind of kicks off the entire experience when you have it well placed on the website. So does anybody have anything else? Kev, you got anything? Cynthia?
Nope, just if you are looking for that link to add to the website or to any of your client-facing communications, that is located in the integrations tab within HQ. So you can copy it there.
Oh,
Along with the website, I always advise my agencies, if you have any client-facing communications, automated emails that go out during onboarding or at renewal, you could have this link attached to all of those communications so that you're just organically driving users into your platform through your already created communications that you've got. So you can find that link right there where Ryan is showing.
yeah. Integrations. Pop into the Client Hub login link, copy the link, you're good to go. But again, feel free to introduce us to your web developers and we'll get it done for you. So no problem there. We can definitely handle it. So cool. On to the next. I'm actually gonna move those things around. There we go. Cool. All right. Let's talk about the white label. I am so excited about this. We have been talking about this product for a long time, and we actually have gotten tons of requests for this. And so this has been a really big project that we've been working on, and it is finally in market. We have our first agencies going live on this product this month. So really excited about it. Carlos has been heading it up from the product side of the house. Let's kind of review what this is. So what is the white label suite? What is this? So now for the very first time, our agency customers can fully own your client-facing platforms as yours. What this means is GloveBox will fully host your mobile apps in the app stores under your agency, your brand. Your clients go to the app store, they search Logan's Amazing Insurance, and there it is. It's your app, it's branded to you. There is no mention of GloveBox whatsoever. So again, that would be opposed to how it is now. They're downloading the GloveBox app, and then we're changing the icon when they log in. This removes that, and it is 100% your mobile apps. Huge for branding. We'll talk about some of the other benefits. Then on Client Hub, which is, again, the client portal, this will be fully hosted under your web domain. So it won't be my.gloveboxapp.com / whatever agency ID you have. It's going to be logan'samazinginsurance.com / client portal, right? So it'll be fully hosted under your web domain. No mention of GloveBox whatsoever. Really, really exciting that this has come to market. Again, we had so much requests for this, and agencies like, hey, I'm going to go build my own mobile apps because I really want this experience. That is insanely costly. Now we've done it and we're offering it to our clients in a way that is super affordable. And now you can own the entire experience. So benefits of the solution, 100% branded to your agency ensures your clients are thinking of you every time they think insurance. We don't want them thinking GloveBox. We don't care about us. We care about you. Build brand equity in the app stores. What I mean by this is your clients are now your users. They're your app stores. That means you own those users 100%. So if you wanted to, you got a wild hair and in 10 years you want to go build your own mobile apps, you could literally swap ours out with yours. Your clients would go update and it's live. So literally you're taking ownership 100% of those users, which is huge. On the web side, you can drive significant web traffic to your site every time a customer uses Client Hub because it's your domain. This increases organic presence, which drives more business. So you can leverage all of those clients that are coming to your client portal as web traffic to your domain. And Nick will attest that will drive up your organic presence when people are searching insurance in your town, drives more organic business. It's all good. It all comes together. Let's talk about pricing on this. So new customers coming in, this is a $725 a month investment. That includes all of the upfront building of the mobile apps and the client portal and Client Hub. So that includes all of that. We host everything for you, meaning you don't have to touch the technology. You essentially make us a user in your app stores and we take it from there. We manage all of the builds, all of the updates, and every product that we continue to roll out automatically gets added to your platforms as well. So again, we handle that entire experience. Existing customers can get this for a limited time at $5.99 a month. And we rolled this out about 3 weeks ago. So again, now you can own your entire client-facing suite under your brand without paying your own developers at $150K a year apiece. Gets very expensive. iOS, Android, web, the back end. So now you can do it at a very reasonable cost. We now have a wait list going on the white labeled PHAs. So sign up today to capture your current customer pricing and you'll get added to the wait list. We're running about 90 days to launch from our current customers. But in the meantime, we'll be guiding you through how to set up your app store listings, how to get everything set up and ready to rock and roll so that when we upload them into the app stores and deliver Client Hub on your domain, you'll be ready to go. Billing does start when you sign. So if you guys want to get that going, you can work with your customer success managers. They'll send you over the agreement to sign. And again, you're essentially locking in your spot on the wait list. I would definitely act as quickly as you can on this because that list is growing of agencies that are already on the wait list and ready to get deployed with our white labeled solutions. So team, do you guys have anything else on this? Carlos, did I miss anything?
You have not. And just so you guys know, for all the agencies, Kevin has been a great help, just like understanding what the agencies need and also some learning curves for some folks. So just make sure that you guys are in good hands with our team as we walk you through to get this done from day one until we actually launch you guys.
It's nice to finally have it. Something we've been asked about many, many times over the last 5 years, and now we can finally offer it, which is great.
It's such a staple in your agency's investment in your technology. Yeah, I can't downplay it enough how exciting it is to be able to pass it fully to our agencies. Because again, we don't care about GloveBox. We want to power the back end. So it's exciting. Cool. Let's move ahead. Let's talk about some policy assist enhancements. All right. So one of the big things that is now available is custom URLs are now available in Policy Assist. I'm going to show you what this means. So when you hop into GloveBox HQ and I go over to my agency details and I hop into my Policy Assist configurations, all of the Policy Assist service items come out of the box with all of the capture flows. We've built all that in. We've made it super easy. It's all live for you guys. Now, the benefit of the URLs is for our agencies that are maybe using other CRMs, right? Maybe you're using Salesforce or HubSpot or Agency Zoom, and you want these tickets created in your CRM on the back end because that's where your team manages service requests. You can actually build those capture forms in whatever you want. Could be your CRM, could be a jot form, type form, whatever it is. You can actually come in here and let's say for certificate requests on the commercial side of the house, I use a specific intake form because I want it to land in a different place. I can come in here. I can hit add contact method. You're going to make sure that URL is selected and you're going to add that URL right here and hit save. What that's going to do is that's going to swap out our current flow that we have in the platform for your clients with your flow, and it goes live instantaneous. No code. We don't have to do anything on the back end. You have full control over this and you can update it whenever you want. So again, it really allows you to customize all of these service request items for both personal and commercial. Again, you can use our out of the box flows. It's already live and cranking. But again, if you want to customize it and connect it to other systems within your agency, now it's super easy to be able to do that. So.
And this would work with Zapier as well. So I mean, effectively the options are limitless for what you could tie it into and have it work with, right?
Yep. You can literally use anything that you want in there if you want to replace ours. But again, this is just an option for customization because we want to make it really, really flexible. And for the client on their side, we just take them into the flow. So it's very easy for them to navigate inside of it. And it's very directive for them. So Again, really exciting on the URL side of the house. Please connect with your CSMs if you need any help with this. They can definitely support you. And we also have some great articles on GloveBox University that can walk you through this. So cool. Some other enhancements that we're looking at with Policy Assist right now. We are going to be adding a replace option on the vehicle request flow. So right now you have add or remove as separate flows. We're going to be adding a third option that is replace, which will essentially have the add and remove in a single workflow. Because that's a lot of it. Hey, I traded my vehicle in this weekend. So I traded this for this. We want to capture both. So we are going to be adding the replace option to the vehicle request.
Yep.
We're adding some additional questions to the vehicle request. Things we've had the request for an odometer reading for California. So we're going to be adding that. There's also some specific requirements out of New York. So we're going to be adding a few things to accommodate our friends in the New York area.
Those are actually sent over to the UI teams. So I actually just
Perfect.
making edits to the requests for them. So
awesome. So our friends Cord Insurance out of California, I know they were really excited to get that odometer piece in there, so they can fully implement it at their agency. So that one will be coming live here pretty quick, it sounds like. We are going to be adding an additional comments box to every intake form. Right now we have it on the other form, but we've gotten a lot of requests that people want it on every form so that the client can add additional comments to the request. So we are going to be adding that box so that the client can add additional details on that request.
Yep.
This one's exciting. We are going to be adding an attachment feature to every Policy Assist intake. So now clients will be able to attach PDFs for things like certificate requests, vehicle changes, any trailing documentation that they might want to include in that request. They're going to be able to attach it to that request. And again, we package that up and we'll deliver it to you. And then the last one that we're looking at right now, but not least, is the ability to toggle off intakes that you don't want live. So you'll be able to customize the ones that you show, maybe the ones that you don't want. So we are going to be adding a toggle to be able to customize which ones you want, which ones you don't. If you guys have other recommendations, and Carlos, I don't know if you want to throw this in the chat, you can easily request them here on our enhancement request board. And this actually works for anything inside the product. So if you have any enhancement requests about anything GloveBox is doing, you can add them here. But specifically for Policy Assist, we want to hear your feedback. What do you like? What do you don't like? What do you want to see? Again, we like to put it into market and then we like to iterate on it. So we want to hear what you guys think. So you can go to gloveboxapp.canny.io. And that's a technology we use for customer feedback and enhancement requests. So cool. I'm going to charge ahead. Let's talk about the Better Agency CRM. Exciting updates here with the Better Agency CRM. Guys, I didn't realize how good of a CRM this is until we actually merged with them and I got to jump into the product. This CRM is killer. I wish we would have had it at our agency in the past. I can't imagine how much revenue we would have captured if we had this product. And again, I had no idea how good it was. And so now we're really digging into the CRM and we're going to be essentially bringing it closer to the GloveBox suite of products. So this is what's going to be happening in the coming weeks. And I'm actually going to pop into the CRM live.
Awesome.
All right. So we are going to be updating the look and feel. So we are going to be making this 100% GloveBox, which means the branding, the colors, the fonts, the buttons, all the styles inside of the CRM are going to be really similar to GloveBox HQ. So essentially, we're going to be freshening it up, giving it a GloveBox look and feel. All of the branding will be GloveBox, which I am really excited about. One of the next things that we're looking at, we want to help our current GloveBox customers get their mobile apps and client portal into the hands of more customers. And that means we want you to be able to automatically market the platforms to your clients. So what we're going to do is inside of campaigns, and it logged me out because I got in like hours ago. Let me pop back in. Inside of campaigns, You're going to see another group here that is going to be your GloveBox engagement campaigns. What that's going to consist of is a whole suite of campaigns that can go out via text message or email or both for these specific things. So you can run a campaign to your clients to download the mobile app, which will be really nice. Access our client hub, right? So drive them into client hub. Using policy assist, so educating your clients on why they should be using policy assist. Hey, if you need any policy changes, go here, right? You don't need to call us and wait on hold. You don't need to email us. Do it here. So educating your clients on policy assist, reminding your clients to send referrals through the platform, especially on the mobile apps. Super easy. We drive so many current client referrals. Let's get more. So reminding your clients to send referrals through the mobile app, accessing your auto ID cards. Here's where you should go download the mobile app now. So anytime you need your auto ID cards, you have it in your pocket. Very, very simple. Never get caught without them. This is a big one. We get a lot of agencies that ask us for materials on marketing, kind of education pieces to their clients. Like, hey, why would I use this? How should I use this? Are there things I should know? And so we're going to be creating kind of an education campaign that you can launch to your clients that simply educates them on why you've invested in this technology for them, how it's useful, how they can best use it, and really kind of take that as education pieces off of your plate and run it through our automation campaigns. And this is last but not least, which this will be coming soon. This is going to come with the marketplace, which we're working on right now, which I am very excited about, which we're going to cover here in a bit. But here's where you can shop for more coverage when you're ready. Hey, when you're ready to add that auto, you're ready to buy that umbrella that we quoted a year ago. Hey, you're ready to get pet insurance. Oh, you started a business and you need some commercial insurance. Here's where you can shop for more coverage, right? And let's educate them. Let them come in, let them play with it. Okay, perfect. I know exactly where I'm going next time I want to shop for insurance. So again, these brand new engagement campaigns we're going to be adding to the CRM. Here's one thing I do want to mention. The navigation in the CRM will not change. This is really important because it's so annoying when you know how to use a system and then someone comes in and switches all the buttons. HubSpot just did it to us and our team went nuts. We are not going to be adjusting the navigation. So everything will be in place the way it is now. No disruption on that. It's just going to look really, really clean and simple and easy. So those are the really quick things that we're going to be doing. And then John and I are going to be working on a lot more stuff here in the coming months as we continue to expand out the capabilities of the CRM and also how it communicates with the mobile apps and the client portal. So really, really excited about these updates. John, you got anything? Did I miss?
No, you covered it. We're gonna make it even better, and yeah, we're gonna make it work really good for our GloveBox customers too. So that's exciting.
And I would say if you're a GloveBox customer and you have not added the CRM, it is such an inexpensive and amazing tool that you can add to your suite. And the way that we're building it into your mobile app and client portal, it's going to be incredible. So if you have not purchased it yet and you're not using it at the agency, please contact your CSM. They can get you set up. We're talking everything from sales pipelines and automation, current clients, X dates, lead lists. You can market to them right inside of this platform. They have all of the campaigns already set up, ready to deploy via email and SMS. On the service center side of the house, you can manage all of your service tickets. And we're actually working now to plug Policy Assist into here so that when you do get a Policy Assist request, it'll automatically create a ticket in here and now you can manage it, put automation behind it with communication. You can broadcast to your customers, which is huge. So you can send, hey, I want to send a one-time email to all of my clients. We all have the templates already built in. Select your template, build out your messaging, hit send. And you can even work with some things on the referral partner side of the house right inside of here, which I think is super slick. That's how we built our agency off of referral partners. So again, this thing is really robust and I would absolutely recommend you look at it if you haven't yet. So let's move forward. I actually switched it around because I got so excited last night when I was building this. I'm going to do AMS stuff last. I want to talk about the new products that we're building. So let's talk about the embedded marketplace. I'm a greedy agent. Those of you who don't know me, we built a large agency and I'm a greedy agent. I love to sell. I love to bring in more revenue. This is my favorite product we've ever built by far. It was always my dream to leverage service to build out new revenue opportunities, whether it be cross sells, referrals that come into our agency. But I want them to be able to shop digitally. I want to get them as fast as possible, starting the quoting process, right? I want them to see how we operate as an agency and how simple we are to work with. And so that's what this is. This just hit engineering this week, and we are driving to get this out next month. I would love to get this out next month. So we're going to see where we land on this by next month. But this is going to be such a huge feature. So for the very first time, digital quoting and service is going to be in one place. Nobody has ever done that before in the independent channel of insurance. You guys are going to have the very best platform, hands down. There's nothing like it. It's going to be a fully configurable digital quoting experience from personal, small commercial, middle market, large commercial. It's all going to be segmented. You can customize every stage. I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second. It's never been this simple for new and existing customers to quote with your agency. We're going to have 60 plus intake forms out of the box. So you don't need to go build your own intake forms. It's all going to come preloaded, ready to rock and roll. Document upload will be included on each form. So we're going to try to capture those deck pages. Again, I'm a greedy agent. I want to know what you were paying. I want to know your coverage so that I can beat it and earn your business. So they're going to be able to upload documents. Again, use our intake flows, or you can use your own, or you can tailor both. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in a minute. But the big thing is drive return on investment of your existing intake technologies. We see all of these fragmented technologies: Canopy Connect, Salt, Xylo, Indio, right? We're using all of these sparse intake flows, bring them all into the digital marketplace, and now we've got the customer's attention, and now we guide them through that experience. So again, you can use ours, you can bring yours, you can use a mix and match, and we host the entire thing. And then one of the most exciting things I'm really excited about is the ability to embed your own quote to bind experiences. So like I was meeting with an agency the other day, they were talking about Chubb pet insurance. It's like, cool, what if you could embed your Chubb pet insurance that's quote to bind right inside of your digital marketplace? And now your clients can go shop and buy pet insurance right inside of your mobile app and your client portal. What does that do to the stickiness? What does that do to referrals? What does that do to overall satisfaction of the agency? You can kind of see it all come together. So I'm going to show you just a quick prototype of the marketplace. Now, keep in mind, this is not how we're styling it. This is more of a walkthrough of how it's going to work. So this is looking at the client portal side first, so Client Hub, right? And we're going to make it very, very obvious where the client can go shop for more insurance, right? So it could be, again, a referral that you just got sent, or it could be a current customer that's wanting to cross-sell. Click Get Started. They can pop in. They can select from the menu here. They're going to be able to go back and forth between personal and commercial. Or I can hit the Get Started button here. I can select what policy types I'm looking for quotes on. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. We'll do auto for this one. How about that? Hey, I need personal. Great. And again, we've got all of the capture flows. We're going to try to pre-fill as much data as possible. The client's going to be able to upload their deck pages with this request. And we're going to package all that up and we're going to deliver it wherever you want it to go at the agency level. Now on the back end inside of GloveBox HQ, here's where it gets really nice. You're going to be able to configure this entire experience and it's going to be super simple. So I can pop into the Get Started. I can look at, hey, my personal lines or my commercial. Again, commercial is going to be segmented by 3 different groups: small commercial, middle market, and large. That's going to be based off of the revenue thresholds of the customer, which we're going to find out right off the bat when the client is in here. You can select what policy types you want to show your prospects or your current customers. So, hey, I could go turn off auto if for some reason I don't want to sell auto insurance, right? I can toggle on, toggle off. I can customize where I want these items to go within my agency, or I can configure by each request. So team routing, hey, I want all my personal lines auto quotes to go to my VA. And here's my VA, right? And I can update it in seconds if I want. Maybe the VA is no longer here and I need to switch it out. I can do it. I can hit save. It's live instantaneously. I can update, again, my own workflow. So if I want to come into my auto capture and I want to put in my Canopy Connect link, I add it, I hit save, it goes live in seconds. So this thing is highly configurable, and very, very customized to how your agency operates, what you want to sell, clients you want to attract, and the workflows that you want to have them go through. So you can kind of hear my excitement. Again, I'm a greedy agent. I want more business, and I want to separate myself from all of the laggards when it comes to technology who are still doing this stuff over phone and email and spreadsheets. Because if you're like me, I'm 40 years old. If I never talk to my agent again, I will be completely happy, and I will pay them money gladly. I love them more. So, guys, what did I miss? Anything on the marketplace side of the house?
Not at all.
We are making good time. All right, let's move ahead.
Oh, wait.
All right. Oh, yeah, go
Oh, no,
ahead.
you already talked about it. Sorry. You talked about being able to enable disable forms on policies. That's coming from Marketplace. We're good.
Yep. Yeah, so that full control over what you want to show, what you don't want to show. Yep, we'll have that fully baked in. And again, that's coming to Policy Assist as well. So full control over that. Let's talk about this. My man John here has been digging deep on this project. I think, John, what are we, 2.5 months into scoping this now?
Sounds about right. Yeah.
At least, maybe more. Part of partnering with Better Agency is we wanted their expertise on the CRM side of the house, and John is instrumental in helping to build the CRM. And so we brought his knowledge base over to GloveBox, and now we're starting to build stuff like this, which I'm really excited about. So this is going to be our next version of Policy Assist. And what this is going to do is this is going to bring request management into GloveBox HQ. What this means is your agency team is going to be able to manage all of your service requests within GloveBox HQ. So when a client requests on their side, mobile apps or client hub, service tickets are going to be created automatically when the customer submits it. In addition, your agency team members can also create tickets for customers that maybe call or email outside of the platform. So now your team is able to really consolidate and manage all of your customer service requests right inside of GloveBox HQ. This is going to be the most efficient process of servicing your clients. As we iterate on this product, we're going to be bringing in live messaging with customers directly on the request. So you're essentially going to be able to talk to your customers right inside of the ticket. They can be inside the mobile app or in Client Hub. They'll also be able to work via email if they want. So can your team, and it'll all coordinate. So really makes it flexible and allows your customers to be able to engage the way they want. But then for your team, really allows you to tighten up the customer service process and keep it consolidated, but really deliver quickly for your clients. I love the live messaging. This is going to be awesome. You're going to be able to assign requests internally to other team members. You're going to be able to leave notes for your agency team. You're going to be able to deliver documents to your customers as part of completing the request. So, hey, I need to add a proof of endorsement. You're going to be able to upload it as part of closing. Once complete, you're going to be able to copy this entire experience. So this whole interaction, you're going to be able to copy it, and you're going to be able to put it inside of your AMS client file as an activity. Copy, paste, boom, you're done. It's going to make it very simple. Now, as we learn more about what you guys want from GloveBox and how you want it to communicate back to your AMS system, our goal is to be able to automate that activity. And that is where we're headed. We just want to learn more about what you guys want. Some agencies get real squirrely when you start putting stuff into their AMS. So we want to make sure that we build it the right way. But in the meantime, simple copy, you go into the client file, create an activity, hit paste, hit save, you're done. So make that very, very simple. This is what it's going to look like, not from a visual perspective, but from a workflow perspective. So if I am on my home screen of HQ, and again, this is not actually HQ, it's just a prototype, you're going to be able to go to your requests here, and I'm going to be able to pop open whatever request I want. And pretty much this is where I'm going to live. So again, I can start typing to my customer right inside of here. They're going to get pinged on an email that they have a new message, or maybe they're still in the mobile app or client hub, and now I can directly interact with them. make it super simple. I've got all the information here I need. I can go to my notes, my documents, my history on this request. I can assign it. I can pretty much see everything I need at a glance right inside of here. And we are going to get tons of feedback on what you guys like about it, what you don't like, and we're going to make this thing so dang good. Again, we're going to make your servicing as efficient as possible. So, John, what did I miss?
Nothing. It's just going to be really exciting once it's live. It's going to be really cool. And what Ryan is saying about feedback is critical. We love feedback, especially if it's negative, because that means there's a problem to be solved. So
Yep.
I sent my details to the thread. So if you guys want to chat, you have them.
Yep, definitely. And this is already in engineering. So this is not like a long-term thing. This is already in engineering. This is going to be delivered pretty dang soon. So
yeah,
really excited about this next iteration of Policy Assist. Cool. Lastly, I said we're going to end early, and we're going to end early. Perfect. AMS enhancements. Let's run through where we are at on the AMS side of the house. And I segmented this by AMS users. If I left your AMS system out, I'm just focused on these today. It doesn't mean we're not working on the other AMSs, but I wanted to focus on these 6 today. Let's talk about Epic users first. So our applied friends. The SDK is now fully built and ready to connect. This was such a big win. What this brings in for our applied Epic customers is full data and document paths. Let me focus on the document side of the house. This allows us to pull documents from your client file in Epic, automatically delivered to your clients. You're going to have questions. How do you do that? And how do we filter it? We have all those bases covered. We work with your team to figure out, hey, what documents do we want to show? It could be as simple as how you've marked them as client accessible and applied Epic. Those are the ones that we pull. So we can automate it a little bit more. You guys can have a little bit more control inside of Epic. The other thing that this brings is the automated branded auto ID cards. So they're actually branded to the agency, which I love, that extra piece of branding, kind of pulls it all together, but automates ID cards for every customer. So as part of that data pull, we're spinning up those ID cards right when we get that data, putting it into the product for your clients. So again, kind of alleviates the whole process of needing to put in documents outside of your kind of ad hoc one-offs. So I'm excited about that. This is ready to go. We already have people on the wait list. I think we're like 15 deep right now, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're an Epic customer and you want to learn more about this, maybe you don't know what the SDK is yet, we can definitely educate you. But if you're ready to get on the wait list to get your SDK integrated with GloveBox, I highly recommend you move. This is $4.99 a month for existing customers. There's no build fee. That's all in. That's maintenance, updates on your ETL, which is kind of that pathway between Epic and GloveBox. And this is running $6.99 for new clients. So again, we try to really take care of our existing agencies with some pricing accommodations there as these new products roll out. So again, get with your CSM if you're an Epic customer and you want to chat about this. Next one is going to be AMS 360 users. The API for data is already built and live. We've had that live. Automated ID cards will be available this summer. And I say summer, it'll be early summer. So we are working on that now. And the enhanced integration is coming soon for the full document pass into GloveBox, just like we have on Epic. So that is coming soon. This waitlist is now open as of today. So you can get on the waitlist for the AMS 360 enhanced integration, which again would bring in the full document pass from AMS 360 into GloveBox. This one is $3.99 for existing customers on AMS 360 and $5.99 for new clients. So again, if you're an existing, you're on AMS 360, please reach out to your CSM and they can walk you through this and get you on the wait list. Let's talk Hawksoft. API for data is already built. That's live. Automated ID cards are coming actually here pretty quick. I really think they're going to land in the next 30 days for our Hawksoft users. So look for that. Look for the communication on it. Hawksoft does not currently have the capability to pass documents. So it's not on us. We would love to do it. We have numerous agents that are working with their Hawksoft team, and we're in obviously communication with them as well. But this is the one AMS that actually doesn't pass documents currently through their API. I'm not a magician, but I hope they add it soon. So Nick is a magician, though, if you didn't know.
It's actually true. I can yes.
His tricks
I
are
had to bite my tongue.
quite good.
This is a new Nick.
You made that
Nick
joke
biting it.
disappear.
Nick biting his tongue is not something we've seen in the past. This is the new Nick.
I'm not the CEO.
I think jujitsu has done you well. All right, let's talk about these ones. QQ Catalyst users, API for data already built, it's live. Automated ID cards coming this summer. The enhanced integration for full document pass, that's going to come soon. That waitlist is not open yet. We will announce it to our QQ users here soon. So look for those communications. And I would jump on getting on that waitlist because we have a lot of QQ customers on the full document pass. Easy links. Same thing, API. Well, actually, it's not really an API. I actually mistyped. It's a list send. It's amazing. For easy links, we have finally hunted them down, and they actually do have the ability to leverage the API. So we are going to be building into that. It's going to bring auto ID cards for the customers that have the Easy Links API. Reach out to your CSM now and they can guide you through how to work with Easy Links to get access to your API. If you don't already have it, they can price it out for you. So typical applied fashion, they want to charge for it. So if you're an Easy Links customer, you can get access to the API and we can build into it. Same thing as QQ. This enhanced integration with the document pass is not available yet. It's something that we're going to be building this summer, and that waitlist will be announced. But again, if you want to get ahead of it and learn about the API for Easy Links, reach out to your CSM. They can give you the info that you need. So, and then lastly, Momentum. Last but not least, Momentum. API for data is built and live. Same thing. Auto ID cards are going to be coming this summer. And the enhanced integration for full document pass, that waitlist will be announced soon. So again, you can kind of see our order of ops here as we work through these. But I think it's going to go pretty quick. So yeah, exciting stuff on the AMS side of the house. I don't have anything else. Team, do you guys have anything else you want to bring up as we have 2 minutes left before I promise we'd end? Awesome. Well, that is it from us. Again, we will send out this recording as we usually do. We'll send it out in our email, our monthly email. So please feel free to share it. You have everybody's contact information, hopefully all the resources that you need. So if you have any questions, any feedback, just want to chat, please reach out to us. We want to hear what you think, what you know. And again, we keep charging ahead. So, and then lastly, I can't understate it. If you're not on the CRM, currently the better agency CRM, it's about to be the GloveBox CRM. If you're not on the GloveBox CRM, it is the most affordable tool in the market right now. So I would absolutely get on that with your customer success manager. But other than that, we appreciate everybody's time. And that is it.
Bye all.